The modern-day Vikings, Roode and Hansen, the War Raiders are here to pillage the competition.
Descendants of Odin himself, a true destructive force in the tag team division. Roode and Hansen are two big, bad, scary dudes who have run roughshod over the tag team division.
Yeah, two absolute wrecking balls who are thirsty for demolition.
A terrifying blend of size, speed, power, and agility. There's basically nothing the War Raiders can't do in the ring. When you see these two behemoths walking towards you, a lot of people would argue the match is already over before the bell rings. Things just became absolutely glorious. Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah!
Not from you, Byron. How many times do we have to go through this?
I've been practicing all week. You haven't gotten any better. There is only one, Bobby Roode. Here comes the show-off.
And it looks to me like Dolph Ziggler is out to steal the show tonight.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Hansen and Roode, vicious and delicious. And their opponents,
After that epic entrance, Bobby Roode has even more amazing tricks with his technical wrestling skills.
Bobby Roode looking good tonight.
His shoulders are down, and the champ kicks out.
Hallelujah! Bobby Roode is still in this.
Yeah, hallelujah.
Stop it, Byron.
What a forearm.
Going for it all here. Is he done? Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Hooked up. Oh, look at the power. Oh, what a slam.
Landed him.
A concerned look on the face of the champ.
He's got him covered. And he kicks out.
Gonna take more than that.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him, he's wide open for attack.
Crashing down the hard way.
He's going for it all. Elbow drop with authority. He's getting closer, Corey, and he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Well, Corey, few superstars can match power with Hansen. With that in mind, what do you think is the best approach when battling such a beast?
Well, Hansen and Rowe are obviously masters of intimidation, but I think you could still work the mental game with these two.
A pin attempt. Digging deep for a kick out.
Not yet. Too early.
Corey brought up the mental aspect of taking on Hansen and Rowe, and it might be the only option. Few duos can match their strength, and the War Raiders are also surprisingly fast.
Then there's the option I don't really condone, the numbers game. The Undisputed Era has avoided the War Raiders on many occasions due to having 3 or even 4 members attacking Hansen and Rowe.
Shot right to the midsection.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have 2 referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Harsh impact. Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been... We know what's coming here. Is he done? Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Oh, my.
The challenger's taking on some offense. He looks incredibly motivated, though.
He's got the shoulders down. And Ziggler quickly kicks out.
Nice kick out.
When you look at Hansen in the ring, guys, you can really see the influence of his trainer, Killer. He goes for the cover. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
He's not giving up that easy.
in off the tag.
Challenger starting to falter. Well, he knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
As Michael mentioned, Hansen's in-ring style is not all that different from Killer Kowalski, who, by the way, was so brutal in the ring that he once tore off a part of his opponent's ear.
And unfortunately for the WWE locker room, guys, I don't think any of us would be shocked to see Hansen match that level of brutality. Heck, he might surpass it.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. When it comes to Bobby Roode, he doesn't really care whether he's liked or hated, as long as the WWE Universe recognizes that he is absolutely glorious.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, boy.
Slide Buster.
Now he's got to capitalize.
He knows he's in trouble.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
While he debuted on SmackDown Live and endeared himself to a brand new crowd, he didn't quite have that support when starting on NXT.
Who needs supporters? At NXT, Roode declared he would improve the NXT home crowd in Winter Park, Florida, to include society's elite, which sadly didn't come to pass.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Whoa, Bobby Roode able to avoid damage.
Nice.
When this guy's on, look out.
The tag team scene around here changed in a big way in April 2018 when Rowe and Hansen made their NXT debuts and essentially put every superstar on notice. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Nobody controls the pace of a match
man.
quite like this guy.
Speaking again of Rowe and Hansen's debut, it may have been one of the most impressive debuts we've seen in NXT as of late, especially when you consider who they decimated.
Yeah, you don't see heavy machinery get pushed around too often, but Tucker and Dozovic were no match for NXT's new big men.
Gutbuster. Look at this.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Big move coming.
Wait for it. You gotta believe this one's over. We might be looking at a new champ here. Things just went from bad to worse for Bobby Roode.
Vicious knee.
Penny predicament. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet. Gut-wrench German suplex.
Did that just happen?
Nailed it.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
The leg is...
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus, I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
Guys, there's no debating Bobby Roode's greatness since arriving here in WWE. But let's not forget, Roode was also a world-renowned superstar before he even showed up here.
Boom, what impact!
Up and down, leg lariat.
That has got to be it.
I'm going to go back to Corey's great point about Bobby Roode's pre-WWE career. With 2 decades of experience under his belt, Roode really has made a name for himself the world over.
Which is why I think he was able to hit the ground running when he made his debut in NXT.
This could be it.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, Bobby Roode able to avoid damage.
Nice.
Oh, atomic drop!
Putting it all on the line.
To be a success at this level, gentlemen, you have to believe in yourself.
We've got a cover. And the champ kicks out.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
Whoa, Bobby Roode able to avoid damage.
Nice.
The challenger not looking good right now. If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
As Corey noted, Roode is a guy who thinks quite highly of himself. But Byron, some might say his level of confidence is bordering on arrogance.
Yeah, but when you look at the hit list of top names he's defeated, I'd say Bobby Roode has a reason to be a little extra confident.
Ooh, what an upper! Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Shortly after Hansen and Roode brutally assaulted Heavy Machinery in their NXT debut, Otis Dozovic and Tucker Knight actually requested a match against War Raiders. And guys, I think it's fair to say that was a mistake.
You said dumb wrong.
Ooh. There's a pin now. And he got a near fall out of it.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Here we go.
To elaborate a bit more, ooh, what impact. The champ's in a real bad place right now.
He's going for the pin. He stops the count.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
I don't know about you guys, but if I'm in the ring against Bobby Roode, and thankfully I never will be, I'd target his arms. Makes sense, right, Myron?
I like the thought process, Michael. He can't lift you up for the glorious DDT if he can't use his arms. Very smart.
Beautiful technique.
Going for the cover. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
This guy just refuses to quit.
Wow, what's it going to take?
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Following up on how to succeed against Roode in addition to the arms, I would think spending some time on his Bobby Roode, Byron.
Here it comes. The Fisherman Suplex.
Gotta like the champ's chances now.
3. They did it. Here's another look at some of the previous action, giving their fans their money's worth and more.
That's what I love about the WWE. A match that lives up to expectations, but still finds a way to surprise us. Good stuff.
Still, Raw Tag Team.
And it looks like it'll be these two superstars kicking it off here tonight. He's got him covered. Bobby Roode pops the shoulder up. A glorious kick out.
It's gonna take more than that.
Harsh impact. He goes for the cover. The champion into the cover. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Still seems a little early.
Hooked up. Oh, look at the power. Side slam.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Bang! Not looking good for the champ here. Many see him as one of the greatest champions of this era. Tonight is his
shoulders are down. No trouble getting out of that one.
Way too early. What a strike. Oh!
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, The Rock.
Perfectly executed, guys.
We got a cover. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
That would have been a shocker. And Ziggler gets out of the way quickly.
Lightning speed from Dolph. Suplex.
A bad place to be for the challenger. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
If you told me heading into this match that he was going to absorb so much punishment, I would have called you a liar. Especially you, Saxton. But then again, I never believe anything that comes out of your mouth.
Guys, I wasn't anticipating this type of performance from him tonight. He's starting to look a little lost in there.
He's going for the pin. And a kick out at 2. Not yet. If there's one word to describe Hanson's in-ring style, Corey, I would have to say it's ferocious.
Oh, I mean, there's no denying Hanson's ferocity, Cole, but there's a reason they've been called machines. Hanson and Rowe are focused and determined to succeed here in WWE. Powerbomb planted.
Hanson is focused on being dominant, as you mentioned, Corey, and he's certainly proven that in his first few months at NXT, going for broke. Samoan driver. Oh, man, the champ looks absolutely out of it right now.
The shoulders are down. And he breaks up the pinfall.
Hooked him up.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Whoa! Now that got those shoulders on the mat. What is keeping this competitor going? Wow.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing. Big backdrop.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Man, Ziggler gets out of the way quickly.
Lightning speed from Dolph. Oh, nasty impact.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here.
Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in with.
This isn't his first rodeo. He had to expect to take on some offense here tonight.
Showing off some of his speed there. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Hooked up. Oh, look at the power. Oh, what a slam. Landed him.
And it's Dolph Ziggler with the reversal. The challenger not in a great place. And you have to wonder how much the challenger can sustain at this point.
He needs a breather in a bad way right now. If he could just make it to his corner and make the tag.
Man, I knew this was going to be a closely fought battle, but I didn't realize it was going to be this close. This is unreal.
Scoop slam! Dolph Ziggler often steals his show, but his biggest heist may have been when he became Mr. Money in the Bank.
That victory undoubtedly started Ziggler down a road that not many have traveled, ultimately culminating with a successful cash-in the night after WrestleMania 29.
Oh, wow! Inverted power slam.
You guys mentioned Ziggler successfully cashing in his money. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
German suplex. But that's not all.
This might be it. Oh, my. Shoulders on the mat. The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it. Hooked up. Wow, look at the power.
What a strike.
Uh-oh. In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael. Slam with authority.
Nope. Reverses it.
Batista! What a spear from the animal.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making it. He might have it.
Oh, what impact. Here's his moment, Michael.
Got the shoulders down. Real close. Too close for comfort.
Wow, I am impressed.
Ooh! Comes in off the tag. Well, Corey, few superstars can match power with Hanson. With that in mind, what do you think is the best approach when battling such a beast? Well, he's got the shoulders down. Here's a cover.
German suplex.
Will this be enough? Oh, how resilient was that?
Unbelievable.
team championship at stake. Which team wants it more? He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
When this guy's on, look out. And now one more time.
Samoa driver. Game, set, match. This one is over.
Is that enough for the win? And that's it. This one is over. Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
He's getting after it here.
That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget.
Here are your winners and new Raw Tag Team and Hanson and Roode. Vicious and delicious.
What an amazing victory here to claim the coveted Tag Team Championship.
No wonder these guys won. They work together like they've been teaming up since birth.
You're going to be hard-pressed to find action like what we just saw anywhere else, but right here on Raw.